Hey Starseeds! Thanks so much for coming back to my channel. It's Deborah here. Today I'm giving you a quick energy update for the March equinox. I don't know about you, but I have been feeling a tremendous peace and feeling of love generally. And I wanted just to commend all of you for all the hard work that you are doing. And I know that you're doing all this work because the grid is so stable right now. And there's so much love and peace there for us to hook into. Okay, so when I talk about the grid, I'm talking about the fifth dimensional light worker grid. So this is not the lower third dimensional fear grid. Okay, it's the fifth dimensional web of consciousness that the light workers have been adding to, okay? Because we're all living consciousness and we all create a network through our own energy. We've been doing this over the years through our own alchemy, okay? By transmuting our shadow, by working on alchemizing the carbon DNA or activating our crystalline DNA. So as we clear old ancestral programs in our carbon DNA, as we clear our own past lives and our own garbage from this life even, we are accreting more light, okay? And that's all going into this grid because we are nodes in the grid. So if you're feeling a tremendous sense of peace and you don't know why, this is why. It's because you've hooked into this grid. And that is what you're riding. You're riding the waves of the light worker fifth dimensional grid. So if you're feeling this sense of calmness, it's because you're embodying this light and you're hooked up to the grid. So it's amplified by all the other light workers on the same grid. So basically what you're experiencing is being in communion, energetic communion with the other light workers in the world. So this is really, really positive news. And personally, I think it's supposed to signal to us just how great we've been doing, how successful we have been at our Starseed missions, right? So the Starseed mission has really been for us to remember who we are. We are returning galactics here from other star nations, that we've come here to be sources of light, to remember who we really are in order to help the masses awaken, and also to help prepare humanity for a tremendous shift that is going to be occurring on our planet in this lifetime. That's what we refer to as ascension. So if you can sit and feel this tremendous calm in your heart center, right? What I'm being drawn to share with you is that we have an opportunity right now to send healing energy to those people in our direct network circles. You can also send healing energy to countries like Italy or India by imagining the country geographically, imagining their flag, and through your intention. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to do this because it's a really great opportunity to use this energy that you've plugged into, to use the grid, right, as like a generator for healing energy. And you can start off with just some grounding. Take some deep belly breaths. You can do the thymus thump. Open up the heart chakra, get the energies moving in the heart chakra, the thymus thumb. Deep and belly breathing, right? Being back in our bodies, getting out of our minds, because this is where anxiety happens, is when we're caught up in our thoughts, when we're projecting ourselves into the future or into the past. That's instead of being present in our bodies. And a little bit of kidney, K27 here. I apologize if there's noise from the mic. right under the collarbones. You should feel energy pulsing in the tops or bottoms of your feet. This is indicative of the chi moving correctly down the meridians away from the head. Right, so you're sitting in heart space. Just by intending, you can even shift your focus to the heart chakra. Deep breaths. Okay, some people might want to work with the Kundalini here. You can raise the Kundalini up to your third chakra or fourth chakra and back down. Think of one of those, the old school thermometers, right? This will amplify your ability to direct the energy from the heart. So tuning into that energy, that heart space energy, that feeling of love, of absolute connection, of support, that motherly, maternal love that has no condition and no expectation. So this is really important as we start to think about people in our social circles that might need assistance right now, to not put any conditions or expectations on them. We're just sending them a very calm, healing energy. So we've just taken a few minutes now to center. We're in the heart space. And what we're going to do is we're going to think about people that we love, that we know personally, who might need assistance right now, okay? Who are not in that space of peace and love that we are. So that's how we can use this energy. So, and all you have to do for that is set an intention to send healing energy to that person. I find it helpful to visualize that person's face as best as you can in your third eye. And you can hold that there. You can also bring that person's energy down into your heart portal. And all you want to do is like a gentle transmission of energy. Imagine like a butterfly's wings flapping. This is how gentle you are sending this healing energy, okay, to that person. You just send it like a little wave, like a whoosh, a wind. Alternatively, you can just hold this person in your heart and wish them well. You know, when you hold a wish for something or a hope, you can do that. Now, you don't even need to do this for that long. You can do this for about 30 seconds. You can do it up to 2 minutes if you want per person. And then I'm just moving on to the next person, okay? This is a great way of using this amazing healing energy to benefit people in your immediate network, right? So imagining that person, setting the intention of just sending them love, sending them healing energy with no expectations, not for them to learn anything, not for them to awaken, just a healing, just a loving energy so that they can use that energy in any way that they need to, right? That's what healing really is you're facilitating healing. So you're the one that helps to conjure and summon the energy and direct it, and then that person's higher self can use it, or their biological self can use it, or whatever aspect of them needs to receive it. Okay, so you're just sitting in this space. You can bring the next person in. You know, this is really helpful for children who are extra sensitive and maybe are feeling anxious because they're picking up on the collective fears and they don't know yet how to manage their psychic energy. Okay, I mean, some children are going to be connected to the grid and they're going to be doing just fine as long as they have a way of channeling their energy into something creative or being outdoors or music, painting birdhouses, dancing, playing with the dog, playing the piano, or playing with their trucks, whatever it is. They're having a way to channel their energy so they don't have a buildup of it, because that's when it starts to become imbalanced. So the energies need to move, need to keep moving. And that's why you'll find that I integrate Eden energy medicine into some of my videos and my practices, because it helps keep the chi moving. So it doesn't get stagnant and then go on to create anxiety or distortions, like pick up on distortions. Okay, so you can also do this with countries. So if you want to send loving energy to Italy, okay, right now I'm getting the Italian flag really clearly in my mind. And just, I mean, if you don't know the flags, it's no big deal. You just have the intention. You know where they are in the world geographically. You can use that. If you're really good with spatial acuity, you can imagine the landmass and what that looks like. But the most important thing is just intention. Okay, so for some of you, you might be able to hold this intention for more than one country at a time, for entire continents. Okay, so I've just hooked in Australia and India. They just came in, so I was like, okay, that's where I'm going to be sending some love right now, right? And you're just holding this space for them. So sometimes you might feel that bliss feeling come in, where you know the tears want to stream down your face and everything. Uh, that is because I feel that your higher self is helping you, and your higher aspects are all also joining in and helping to amplify the energy. And that's also your higher aspects might be validating what you are doing, okay, with joy. So you're just holding these countries in your heart. And again, you can use this gentle butterfly metaphor, where on a gentle butterfly's wings breeze, you're just gently sending that energy out to them. So now you can pick up the next country if you wish, right? And just hold that place in your heart. I'm doing Canada, my lovely home country. I love Canada so much. Okay. Hold whatever country that comes to mind for you, or that you feel needs a lot of assistance. For some reason, Sweden is coming to mind right now for me. So I've got the Swedish flag here as well. And England is coming in, okay? So, I mean, here I am. I'm focusing on about 3 countries at a time. Uh, and this is just so that like you can actually individualize on the countries. So I can hold my consciousness in 3 different places at the same time, and each of those places get some attention. Okay, you can hold it for the world, but I find it's a lot more effective to go with more specific intention into one country or 2 or 3, okay, depending on your ability to direct energy and hold frequency consistently. That's really all that I'm inviting you to do with this energy, is perhaps take a few minutes out, 20 minutes out of your day, send healing love to people in your networks, to the elderlies in your community. You know, animals are balancers of energy as well, so you can always send energy to them, right? Because they're cleansing and balancing the energy of the humans who are anxious and afraid. So I realize these are really challenging times, and we haven't experienced anything like this as a global community in our lifetimes. So again, tapping into and relying on your galactic lifetimes, on your galactic aspects that are trying to tell you with this peace and calm that things are going to be okay. And this is why we are here precisely now at this time. So please hook into the 5th dimensional grid, hook into your own light, ground, your boots on the ground, right? We are the galactics at this time. We are the ones that we are hoping for and needing on this planet, okay? All of us starseeds remembering who we are. All of us angelic humans remembering who we are. Okay, so give yourselves a real pat on the back. As much as you can, tune into this beautiful wave of love that is spreading all over the planet. Okay, everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. And if you'd like to leave me a comment about how you're feeling, are you feeling really stressed out, or are you feeling peaceful? What is your interpretation of that peace? How have you been using that peaceful energy? Have you been engaging in any practices for healing your families and social networks and communities? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for tuning back in, and we'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.